Now let's take a look at some demos that show you the backend admin experience of Free Food Alert. So to be clear, for these admin features, this is only going to be available to a limited number of users from your university that are going to help administer and review and maintain the system. The most important responsibility for an admin is that they review and approve the new host applications from subscribers that have completed the in-platform e-learning course and who now want to start sending out free food alerts. We've already seen a demonstration of that experience, so I won't show that again, but I will show you some additional key features that are available to the admins in the backend. First, we'll start with the dashboard and statistics features and how we can review compiled statistics regarding food waste and insecurity on campus through the university dashboard. So here's what the university dashboard looks like. So you can see here, I'm looking at the back end of Free Food Alert, and I have signed in as an administrator for Johns Hopkins University that has access to this dashboard. So here we can see that there's multiple different admins set up for our system because at Johns Hopkins, they have Free Food Alert implemented at 5 different campuses in the Baltimore, Maryland area, and they have different key champions or administrators for each campus. You can see here as well, we've identified the multiple email domains that are associated with Johns Hopkins University. And we can see, for example, the address as well as the time zone and the language for that particular university. Now down here is where you can see a key recap as a university administrator for your implementation of Free Food Alert. So first you can see the number of verified subscribers as well as the number of hosts. And finally, the sum of those two is going to be the total number of members involved in Free Food Alert for your university. Next, you can see a high-level summary of the number of food insecure members, as well as the subset of those individuals who have specifically opted in for targeted messaging as it relates to food insecurity and have therefore de-anonymized their information. And then finally, down here, we can see a summary of all of the free food giveaways that have been hosted for our university. If we keep scrolling down in the page, we can see the different locations or campuses associated with our implementation of Free Food Alert at JHU. And if we click on any one of these campuses, we'll see a similar page where we can scroll down and see now the subset of buildings and outdoor spaces associated with that campus. So this is where the information comes from for the drop downs that the host has to select when they pick the campus and then the building or outdoor space in the send alert form. And this information is manageable directly by your administrators in the back end of the Free Food Alert system. So our team will help you with the initial import of your campuses and your buildings, and then afterwards you'll manage those locations in the long term. If we switch to the subscriber tab, here we can see the list of subscribers that have de-anonymized their data and decided to share their contact info with the administrator. In this case, since we're in a test database, we're hiding all of the subscriber names and emails from today's demonstration, but you can imagine if you were to click on these, you could then see all of their different subscriber preferences, and you could then start to work on additional targeted messaging or additional communications that you might want to send out to certain subsets of users. We can also see the hosts here. Similar idea for the hosts. By definition, when you apply to become a host and you complete the e-learning training, you opt to de-anonymize your data because by definition, in order to apply to become a host who is approved to send out alerts, we have to know who you are. So again, this information is included here. And if you have many of them, you can flip through different pages and see all of the different hosts. And then finally, you also see a high-level overview of all of the events that were sent out in reverse chronological order. So this is also very helpful information if you just want to see a quick snapshot of the different free food giveaways that were hosted for your university. And in the next demo video, we'll show you all of the more robust data analytics tools as it relates to pulling out insights from these alerts. And then finally, there's also the settings page. So these options are not editable by you as the university administrator, but you can ask the Free Food Alert team to turn on or off these different features. And so we have a lot of different customizable features and functionalities that are available to different users. And If you opt in for the 1 semester free trial, we'll provide admin training on these different features and we'll discuss these features with you in order to make sure that we're setting up the system correctly for your university. And that's it for the university dashboard and the key statistics that you can get out of this part of the back end of the system.